Hi guys, welcome to Comfort Life channel. I hope you're doing great, and in this video today we're going to prepare a wonderful mask that would definitely help your hair be shinier, stronger and healthier. Well, honestly, I've noticed that my hair right now actually, it looks much to be desired. I am losing tons of hair. I think it could be the reason, after pregnancy and a prolonged breastfeeding. So I definitely decided that I need to step up my game. Well, provided I make sure that my diet is adequate, I think that this mask is really something that will help me. And it's super powered with Nettle for its ability to promote strong, healthy hair. Coconut oil is a wonderful oil because we could use it as a treatment for the damaged hair. And the third ingredient would be honey. You might think that honey is a weird ingredient because it's sticky and it doesn't really feel right to put it on your hair, but trust me, it's worth the effort because honey gently cleanses your hair and it moisturizes it at the same time. Besides, it will leave it frizz-free in the process. So let's start with making the recipe. But to make this recipe, you would need to infuse coconut oil with Nettle. Again, it might seem like a lot of effort, but trust me, I think that infusing your oil with some herbs, it's a great idea. It's actually a lot of fun, especially if you are in DIY recipes. So you could definitely watch my video where I talk in detail about how you could infuse the oil, the fast method, not when you have to wait like 2 weeks for the oil to be sun infused. This is the method that will take you about a couple of hours, and it will not be probably as strong as the sun-infused oil, but this is definitely enough for us to have all the benefits from the Nettle. In the video where I'm making this oil, I'm making a lot, and I have transferred it into this glass bottle. It's really comfortable for me to use it because it has a pump, but as you know, coconut oil might become solid at cold temperatures, so I know that right now it won't, but if it is, you could just put it in the microwave for 10 seconds and it will be absolutely melted. Besides, if you just transfer it to another container with the lid, it's really very convenient to just take it out, no mess, and then mix it with the honey. If you want just to give this mask a try without wasting too many ingredients, especially if you don't have Nettle in bulk, so you could just use 1/4 cup of Nettle leaves and 1/2 cup of coconut oil, and then do the quick method as I am describing in my video. And the next step you will need to do is, I think I have forgot to mention, every time you infuse the oil, you need to put a sticker on it with the date, so you know what it is and when it was made. So, you make sure the shelf life is always right. And the shelf life of this particular oil will be 9 to 12 months. So when we are making this recipe, so this is actually the biggest part, just to infuse the oil. But I will also come up with a video where I'm telling about various health benefits of Nettle for your skin and for your health. So, and this oil might be used in many other different recipes for your skin and for your hair in particular. So, and the recipe is extremely simple. You would just need to mix this coconut Nettle infused oil with the honey. I'm going to use equal amounts of the oil. I would say these many pumps would give me, it entirely depends on your hair length. So you need to pretty much, just eyeball it. I would say I have about 2 tablespoons of oil in the cup, and I'm also going to add about 2 tablespoons of honey just to make sure. And then you would just need to mix everything. You mix it up. It might seem a little hard at first to mix the oil up with the honey. Once you, when you keep trying, honey becomes like more liquid. So as always, this is a close-up look of the mask. As you can see, honey is not thick at all, so it will be easy for you to apply it on your hair. As you can also see here, I made a lot. I think I made a lot of a mask. It would be too much for me. So if you happen to make too much, don't worry. You could just cover it up and use within a couple of days. Or I would even advise you, sometimes you could add a little salt or sugar and use it as a great scrub for your body. It would absolutely work wonderful for your skin as well. The way you apply this mask is when you get into the shower, you wet your hair thoroughly, and then you apply it on your ends, provided you have oily scalp. If you have flaky and dry scalp, it would definitely help you with that condition. And you could obviously apply it on the roots. So see, if you just want to treat the split ends, the dry ends, the hair to be shiny and healthier, you could just apply it on your ends. But if you feel like your scalp is itchy and dry, it might easily happen after winter months. Let's say you have a lot of product build up, you apply it on your roots as well. You would need to leave this mask on your hair for 10 minutes and then shampoo the mask out and rinse very well. You could of course use the vinegar rinse for your hair. I will also come up with a great video like sort of vinegar infused conditioner, because vinegar is amazing for your hair to actually do one of the best DIY treatments for the hair to be shinier, frizz-free. That's actually a very important step for me. As far as the frequency, you know, the amount of times you can use this mask, it's absolutely individual, because some people would just feel it like a sort of deep treatment for your hair and use it once a month. Some people would definitely love the results or feel that it definitely helps their hair to be and to look the way they want it. So you could use it up to twice a week. Let's say you wash your hair twice a week, and you could definitely do it. And one more thing I just want to add, that I always add an essential oil to this mask. And as you've noticed recently, I'm into essential oils, so I'm trying to really learn a lot and use the essential oils to see how I feel about it, you know, my health and my skin and hair care. There are so many different essential oils for every other purpose out there. So we're talking about great hair look and hair growth. You could use geranium essential oil, bay essential oil, and the melissa essential oil. So I'm using today geranium. I will dilute it, and it could be diluted 2 to 5%, but because I'm using about 2 tablespoons of the oil, I would be absolutely good with 6 to 10 drops. It's even, you know, lower than I could have used, but I always try to not use like the maximum amount, especially if you're applied on your scalp. Every time you use an essential oil, do a small patch test to see that you don't have any skin irritation. Geranium oil in particular cannot be used by pregnant women, and I normally use it in the evening when I take a shower, because it might have very deeply relaxing effect. I like its aroma with a hint of mint, so I'm going to use about 6 to 10 drops. By the way, geranium essential oil might help with lice. You know, if that's a concern, you could also include it in any DIY mask that you're preparing. Well, the list of essential oils is not limited, of course. You could use the ones you really love using. I love this one because it has like a hint of mint aroma. It's actually very good for your lymphatic system, helps to balance hormones and emotions. So if you want to have like a great treatment for your hair, plus have some nice health boosts at the same time, I would say you could definitely add essential oils to your mask. So I hope you guys really like this video. Please don't think that it's a lot of effort to do these things, because just watch my video about fast, quick infusion method. It literally takes no time for you to prepare everything and then be done with the recipe. You don't really have to buy like tons of Nettle. You could just be good with a small package. It will be absolutely enough for this amount of mask, which you could enjoy, by the way, for really a long time, because we have, you know, a lot of coconut infused oil in here. I hope you guys like this video. You would definitely go ahead and try to make something really good for your hair. As always, I wish you to stay very happy, very healthy. Enjoy every single day of your life. Try to be as positive as you can. Try to think about good things more often. And if you like this video, please put the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later.